Hi, everyone. How are you? Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. And welcome here. Welcome back to the daily download. And thank you for being here, of course. You know, there has been an ongoing question that I often receive a lot from people that I work with, or many of you, people that I connected with all over in every way. And the question is very interesting. And the question is, when when is it going to happen, Daniel? When is it going to happen? Now, it, I would say, meaning that something in our lives that kind of changes everything. I would say in a positive direction is what people are really looking for, right? They're like, so many of us are getting so overwhelmed with like the chaos of the world or that which we have chosen to focus our attention on, which is often not really the most healthiest place for us to focus our energy anyway. But we're human, right? We have that internal side of us that just wants to help, that wants to change everything and wants to see how we can be a contributing factor in that. And so then therefore we go, please, give me that moment, right? Give me that break, give me that source of inspiration or that really great job or that really great download or whatever that is. And as I ask myself this question as well, I was meditating this morning on, what we're going to talk about today. And the answer is very poetic, if you will. And the invitation is really to look at yourself and to look at yourself and to be willing to already see that which you are asking for to come into your life is already here. You're asking for that big break. You're asking for that big opportunity. You're asking for that big shift in health and wellness or whatever it is in your life, that relationship or whatever, but it's already here. It's already here. And you know where it is? It is there with the person who you brush your teeth with in the morning, where you stare in the window and you do your makeup. It's that person where you go, oh, I have to make myself more beautiful, make my teeth whiter, make my mascara longer, richer. I have to add the perfect color lipstick. I have to do all of that. And in many, many ways, that's an effort to enhance what is already there, right? But are you seeing what is already there? Are you seeing how incredibly beautiful you are already? Are you seeing that everything that you're asking for already exists right here? And I know you're asking the same question I am. Well, if that's true, Daniel, why don't I see it? And that is because you are not willing to let go and allow it to be shown to you. You've got to let go today. You've got to let go. You've got to stop focusing on what is wrong. You've got to stop focusing on what is wrong with you, what is wrong with the world. You've got to stop thinking that everything that you want is outside of you. We have to really, really listen to what we are talking about here and to know that this is not just some spiritual self-help jargon. This is quantum physics, you guys. Quantum physics. This is scientific. Everything is already existing and here. And so the invitation for us, for each and every one of us, is to take a pause today and to acknowledge the beauty that exists with the person who is staring back at you in the mirror and saying, you know what? It's all happening. Everything that I am asking for is already here. I am ready. I am willing. I am able. And then allowing it to just show up for you. Because that's the creator. There's no doing. There's no effort. There's no feeling of lack, no wrongness, no criticism. There is ease. So let's all tap into that ease today. Okay. We have a very beautiful, powerful, incredible new moon heading towards us in a couple of days. And this is really and then Mercury will go direct after the 25th. So, I really want us all to really align our energy with really what is possible instead of what is wrong. Okay? What is it you're asking for today to be revealed that is already here that maybe you can't see because you're unwilling to actually acknowledge? So let's do it. Oh, thank you, Betsy. Let's close our eyes and let's find ourselves in our heart. As you do so, let's tap into that deepest source of you, that beautiful aspect of you, that aspect of you that is never too old, that is never too haggard, that is never too worn out, that beautiful aspect of you that has abundant energy, that has abundant light, abundant beauty. Tap into that. Feel that. Now place your hands on your heart and just repeat the words I am, I am, I am. And let all those beautiful things fill in the space. You don't even have to answer it. I am. I am is the connection to the source, to the creator. And from here, let's begin by taking 3 deep breaths. In through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And now let's shift our energy to those who require our invitation today. Let's invite them to come into our meditation. And let's begin by imagining this beautiful bright white light in the center of our heart. And from this space in the center of our heart, let's imagine this energy expanding. Imagine this energy expanding as we focus on that bright white light, becoming bigger and bigger and bigger. And now see yourself in this ball of light. And now go a little bit more into the room that you're in. And see the room that you're in this beautiful ball of light. To your home, to the city, the town, the state, the country, the continent, the bodies of water that surround the continent. Now expand beyond there, out into different continents, different countries, different bodies of water, until you and your ball of light are one with the entire globe. And now feel all those energies that we called into this meditation today. Now expand beyond there, out into outer space. Expand beyond there, out into different layers of light. Expand beyond there to a beautiful golden-like light, through a golden-like light into a jelly-like substance light, and through to a jelly-like substance light into a beautiful pink haze, which is a law of compassion. And through the law of compassion, you enter into the 7th plane of all that is, the plane of creation, of oneness, and of complete totality. As you do so, imagine that ball of light dissolving into this beautiful energy, feeling the connection, the contribution, the recalibration of all things, all atoms and molecules of existence here. And from here, we're going to ask for some downloads for the group today. Just remember that downloads are just energies, thoughts, feelings, emotions, experiences that we receive into our subconscious mind. We change our beliefs, we change our reality. And so let's see what we've got here today. So would you like to acknowledge today that any of the supposed hurdles that you see in front of you are not hurdles at all? They're just opportunities to recalibrate. And what are we talking about for recalibration today is looking into the mirror. What is already here for you that you are not acknowledging about your life, the manifestation of all that you have asked for, that if you did acknowledge, would also put the gasoline on further opportunities to bring and draw in that amazing light into your world. So if you'd like that, say yes. And would you like to know what it feels like, looks like, tastes like, smells like, sounds like, and is in every single cell of your body to have the creator's definition, perspective, knowing of relaxing and receiving. If you'd like that, say yes. So many of us are connected to doing, right? Do. But the truth is that it is never a doing that is required for us to actually ignite our light. It's a being. So, what can I be today? What can we be today to amplify our light into the world? And anything that doesn't allow that, let's just destroy it and create it. And would you like to know what it feels like to trust that your light will be seen by those who have the foresight and the vision to see it? Often we go, I'm projecting my light, but nobody's seeing it. That's incorrect. You're projecting your light, and only a few are calibrated to receive it, to witness it, to be drawn to it, to be attracted to it. So if you'd like that, say yes. And would you like to know what it feels like to have the creator's definition of patience? That you are patient, that it's safe for you to enjoy the place of patience that patience can be and contribute to you in your life. If you'd like that, say yes. I'm also seeing an interesting message here. Just go with it. The message is to look underneath the rock. So you see this rock and you just keep trying to move the rock, move the rock, move the rock, or you kick the rock. You say, the rock is in my way. The rock is in my way, right? But what if it wasn't about what was in your way, but what was just right there underneath it, right? And so perhaps today is your awareness to go a different route, right? The rock doesn't seem to move, what can you do to get underneath the rock? Well, you could dig underneath it, right? So the message is really very clear. It's like you keep trying to do things one way, but there is another way. Would you like to know what it feels like to tap into the creative source within you that is the creator of all that is, to tap into a new way of activating and doing things, of maybe getting what you want, we could say? If you'd like that, say yes. And would you like to know what it feels like, looks like, tastes like, smells like, sounds like, and is in every single cell of your body, to have the courage to admit that what you've been doing is not working? That's a hard one sometimes, guys, right? Because we go, no, my way is the right way, but it's not working. Let it go. Everything that brings up for you, let's destroy and uncreate it. Would you like to know what it looks like, tastes like, feels like, smells like, sounds like, and is in every single cell of your body? To recognize and realize that the world around you, the reality is shifting. That means you have to shift too, right? You cannot hold on to the old patterns, the old ways you've been doing things. They've worked to a certain degree, but they're not working now. So let them go. So everything that brings up, let's destroy and uncreate it. Would you like to know what it feels like, looks like, tastes like, smells like, sounds like, and is in every single cell of your body? To trust. To trust that it's safe for you to change, to adapt, to calibrate your energy, your beauty, your light with what is required to actualize the reality that you know is true. If you'd like that, say yes. Okay, cool. Now let's shift our energy to those who require healing today, please. As we do so, let's just imagine them surrounded in the Creator's love and in the Creator's light. Be healthy, safe, and protected. So let's please send healing and light to John. Happy, healthy, safe, and protected. And let's also please send healing and light to Yehudit. Happy, healthy, safe, and protected. Rejuvenated, restored, reinvigorated. Let's also please send healing and light to Dana in her recovery. Happy, healthy, safe, and protected. Let's also send healing to Enrique. happy, healthy, safe, and protected. Let's also please send healing to Anne, happy, healthy, safe, protected, and to also Sarah, and to Caroline, happy, healthy, safe, protected, and to Lydia, happy, healthy, safe, and protected. And let's also send healing to Paul, please. Happy, healthy, safe, and protected. Wonderful. And last but not least, would you like to know that you are unconditional love, that you be unconditional love, and that unconditional love is your birthright? If you'd like that, say yes. And now let's take our palms, rub our palms together, faster and faster and faster and faster and faster and faster and faster. Place your palms over your eyes. Your eyes are the windows to your soul. When you're ready, you can open up your eyes, allow that energy to come into your body and into your being. Place your hands on your heart. Congratulate yourself and thank yourself for being here and for being a part of our amazing, amazing, amazing soul family. Guys, thank you so much. Have a beautiful day and a miraculous day, and I will see you same time, same place tomorrow. Thank you, everyone. Mwah. I love you all. Bye, guys. Bye, guys. Have a great day.
Mwah.
Mwah.